walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to hear and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. From town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been
Derby Day delight in a 4-star 4-1 North London derby win for the Arsenal. Now that we move on to Everton, as they host Manchester United, they did, of course, get that win at Old Trafford back earlier in the season, but it is on home turf in their new Hill Dickinson Stadium where struggles may appear. And Manchester United are a different animal under Michael Carrick, so this should be a very, very interesting one. Here we go. to cut that there because I did make a small error in not changing the stadium background. Oops. Anyways, welcome aboard to you all, folks, and welcome back aboard here to Realltom Football. My name is Tom, bringing you the watch along this evening, everybody, for Everton against Manchester United live in the Premier League. If you drew out from the replay, then please do make sure you're leaving a like on the stream, hit that subscribe if you're new. And thank you very much indeed, folks, to everybody who is here today. Kick up on the way for you at 8 o'clock in the Premier League for Everton as they host Manchester United. Welcome aboard, everybody. And I hope you are all doing well. So, yeah, the first editorial error of the day comes in shape of that. Schoolboy error, need I say. And yes, I know exactly the reason why that editorial error will have happened, because I had it ready for the Man City Newcastle game, but I didn't have the audio ready. And by the way, I'm not convinced by the audio on that at all. But hey, I had to throw something on there. So there you go. Kolok 036 rather from Twitch has joined us. Welcome aboard to you. How you doing? Good to see you in here, and welcome aboard to you. Who you back in? Let us know who you think is going to win. Should be a really interesting one tonight. Like I say, Manchester United did get beaten by Everton earlier in the season under Ruben Amorim at Old Trafford, but Everton do struggle at home. Their away form is better than their home form this season, and also Michael Carrick most certainly brings a different animal out of Manchester United. So should be a tasty one on this Monday night. Okay. So we are 7:47 in the UK. We've got Edwin van der Sar and Jamie Carragher currently talking about goalkeepers, which is interesting. And it was indeed one interesting North London derby yesterday with Eze, Ebery, Eze, and Victor Gyökeres both at the double. And yeah, like I say, 4-star Arsenal performance. Obviously, we conceded a goal, 4-1 again. A very good win. A very, very good win yesterday for Arsenal. A very good win. And follow up at the weekend by slapping Chelsea, please. Please, just slap the living shits out of Chelsea, man. They drew at home to Burnley. Yeah, you cry, yeah, but Burnley, yeah. Oh. Burnley won, Chelsea won at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, fucking beat them 5-0, please, Arsenal. And yeah, maybe we could delay the haircut of the United strand a little bit longer by Everton inflicting defeat on Manchester United tonight. Well, that will all rely on one thing, Everton finding a way to win at home, because, like I say, Everton's home record is nowhere near as perfect as their away record this season. Nathan Clark has joined us as we bring you to PremierLeague.com for the team news and the match information. Everton against Manchester United. Here we go. And just a reminder as well, whilst they get things all loaded up on PremierLeague.com, that we are having a quiet week again on Realltom Football, but there is going to be more action tomorrow night, and that will come in the shape and form of Champions League action with Newcastle 6-1 up against Qarabağ. We're going to watch that one and see Newcastle out, as they will likely qualify now for the Champions League knockout stage. And the round of 32/16. And then, we're going to have Wednesday and Thursday quiet as a mouse. Back on Friday, though, with a bit of a Midlands derby and probably the last edition of it, because our next Premier League game is Wolves against Aston Villa, which starts you off on a Premier League weekend where Saturday includes Bournemouth against Sunderland as the 12:30 kickoff, but excitement in the air of the 5:30 kickoff maybe, with Leeds taking on Man City. Should be a thriller. And Super Sunday includes Arsenal, Chelsea, as well as one of the 2 o'clock kickoffs to choose from. And there is no Monday night game in match week 28. That is due to there being a midweek round of fixtures, which are all live on TNT Sports. And that includes a potential trip for me to the American Express Stadium over in match week 29 on Wednesday night. League table then, yes. So it is a 5-point gap between Arsenal and Manchester City. But I hear you cry, no. It's not a 5-point gap. Yes, correct. It's a 2-point gap. Why? Because we had a game in hand. We played a game that was supposed to be played for the Carabao Cup final weekend on Wednesday. We didn't do well in it. We dropped points. So City have got a game in hand, and we do have to minus 3 points off our total points tally up until Manchester City play that game in hand, which is against Crystal Palace. So it is Arsenal, really, on 58 points, 2 points clear of Manchester City at the top of the Premier League table after that North London derby win, but goal difference applies, plus 35 after a 4-1 victory yesterday. Let's have a look at these two teams. That Everton can move on to 38 points with a draw, and goal difference will move them above Bournemouth into 8th, but they'll want the 3 points, and if they can get them, they'll move on to 40 points, level on points with Brentford, and if they can win by 4 or 5 goals, they will also surpass Brentford on goal difference, moving themselves as high as 7th. And Manchester United are their opponents, level on points with Chelsea. Goal difference is just putting Chelsea in the top 4. But United can comfortably move back above Chelsea into within 3 points of Aston Villa by winning at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, and that would move them indeed onto 48 points. And of course, a draw would also put them straight back into the top 4. And an 8-goal win at the Hill Dickinson Stadium today would be enough for them to surpass Chelsea on goal difference. But Chelsea's form is a bit innocuous, so we'll just let the matches do the talking as opposed to speculating on United winning by 8 goals to try and go above Chelsea on goal difference. Maybe 2 4-0 wins, because they have got a fairly easy one next week against a pretty rubbish Crystal Palace team at the minute, I have to say, on Sunday. But I just want to bring you over to the league table very quickly, and I want to go directly on away form here. Now, home form. Because Everton would actually be so they've only got 16 points at home. And so, yeah, and then when you compare that, I'm not going to go into too far of the detail, but if you put Everton's away form, they're in the top 5 on away form. So it's clear that there is a little bit of a problem maybe with the new stadium, because Everton, hang on a minute, on away form are in the top 5. I mean, 16 points from their home games isn't bad, but they're in. I mean, look, if you base it, if everybody, well, you can't. But if the league table was only on away form, they're in the top 5. So that just is a little bit of an example of the golfing quality of Everton's performances at home compared to away. And if I'm honest with you, they've had some big away wins this year, including a win at Old Trafford, including a win at Villa Park, and several others as well. But then they've come to the Hill Dickinson and they've got battered. So it is, for me, as if you're seeing 2 different teams, but actually the same team, just playing far differently, home and away. And Jordan Pickford is in goal for Everton, a back four of Jared Branthwaite, Michael Keane, James Tarkowski and James Garner. Behind the midfield, which is split into two parts, League defensive two, which is Ghana Gay and Tim Irobunam, former Villa player, of course. Playing behind the attacking three of Iliman NDI, Kieran Dewsbury Hall, and what's your name? Harrison Armstrong. Playing behind lone striker of Tierno Barry on the bench for David Moyes and Everton is Nathan Patterson, Dwight McNeil, Beto, Vitaly Mikolenko, Tyreek George, Tyler Dibbling, St. Seamus Coleman, Tom King, and Merlin Roll. Then for Manchester United, it is Teddy Lamons who begins in goal. Lenny Yoro in the back four. I've questioned this because I'm not sure if he can play in a back four. I mean, he looked to play okay in the back three, but obviously United are a lot better. Now under Michael Carrick's 4-3-3/4-4-2/4-2-3-1. Back four anyway. Under Michael Carrick seems to be working. So we're going to have to keep a close eye on Lenny Yoro there because I am surprised that you wouldn't put maybe, I don't know, a Delict in there if he's available or somebody who's not Lenny Yoro. But Harry Maguire in there alongside Luke Shaw and Diogo Dalot. Midfield is split into two parts, seeing a defensive two of Kobe Mainu and Casemiro behind the attacking three of Amad Diallo, Bruno Fernandes and Mateus Cunha. And then the lone striker, of course, it's Brian Mbeumo on the bench. For Manchester United, Altay Bayindir, Nasir Mazraoui, Joshua Zirkzee, Tara Malacia, Manuel Ugarte, Aidan Heaven, Benjamin Sesko, Tyler Fletcher and Jack Morehouse. Those are the teams then, and Hill Dickinson ready to rock and roll for the visit of Manchester United, but Manchester United definitely will be favouring themselves a bit because obviously if you do keep your eye on the Premier League, you will know, like I've just said for half of the previews of this match, that Everton are a lot better of a side away from home this season, and it might be just that new staging thing. Recent form-wise, did they win the last home game? You see, the FA Cup has kind of hindered my memory a bit, really. And also, that Wolves game on Wednesday, need no introduction, hindered my memory as well. Honestly. But, I mean, the last big away win I can recall from Everton is that obviously that huge win at Villa Park, really. And yes, we have done Super 6. Don't you worry about that, Jamesy. We have done Super 6. Indeed, we have. Yeah, not that it's a very good Super 6, I have to say. If I'm honest with you, these playoffs entirely aren't very good, really, other than Newcastle. Well, it's just a bit like, do you know what I mean, really? Because... my Arsenal in the last two seasons have been in the Champions League have finished second and first in that bloody league phase. So we're never going to get to play in those playoffs. So it's a bit of a kind of rest period for me, really. And it's not even as if we couldn't have had more teams in those playoffs, because obviously had Benfica not beaten Real Madrid 4-2 and they'd lost that game, or drawn it, I think even, or I don't know, then Man City would have been in the playoffs as well, which would have been a totally different dynamic. But no, for Arsenal fans, for Liverpool fans, for Tottenham and Chelsea fans, believe it or not, it is just rest. And by the skin of the teeth, Man City fans get to rest as well. They really did skin of the teeth at their Man City in terms of avoiding those playoffs for this season. Because obviously last year they were in those playoffs and I think they got knocked out by Real Madrid. Yeah, they did. Right then, Dickinson, Hill Dickinson, the sponsor of the stadium is what I'm referring to. And that's the name of the ground. Hill Dickinson Stadium in the rain of Merseyside and Liverpool. Lenny Yoro starting in a back four, bit of a weird one. Let's see how he does. And can Man United get an away victory to reignite the form required to win 5 games in a row and to get the United Strand his haircut? Well, Wayne Rooney is in attendance. I've just seen him pinpointed on Sky. Let's get the scoreboards at the ready as Everton kick off against Manchester United, but it is Bruno Fernandes who gets the ball rolling. And Tierno Barry nearly had a 10-second goal there. Lamon's just, I think he might have gone blind for 10 seconds there, really, because Barry charged him down and he hits the ball straight at Tierno Barry and it rebounds off Tierno Barry. Tierno Barry can't really get a shot away as such because it just hits him. So you're hoping the rebound goes in. And yeah, that could have been one of the quickest goals in Premier League history, that, because it was literally 5 seconds on the clock. Well, here's Lenny Yoro. And Yoro again. He did get a tackle in from Branthwaite. Kieran Dewsbury Hall even, not Branthwaite. They do look similar, Kieran Dewsbury Hall and Jared Branthwaite, actually. Particularly when you look at them from behind. But Branthwaite is taller, that's the difference. So, yeah, there you go. Diogo Dalot with the throw. Bruno Fernandes. And forward ball by Tarkowski is read by Yoro, who had no trouble getting that under control. Amad Diallo tried to flick it forward, but ricochet off Jared Branthwaite, who made the block, leads to a United throw once again. So Dallo with the long front. And Mainu closed down, and ball won by Dewsbury Hall. Here's Branthwaite. And Harrison Armstrong. And DI with the touch. Work to do, and they've just lost the ball there. Beaten to it by Casemiro in the end. I'm not sure who that was. Bruno Fernandes, nice central pass. Cunha might have space to run into. He's still got the ball. Bruno Fernandes, and he spreads it for Burmo, who hooks one in for Dalot, who's in the middle. Cunha, there's a big block in there. And then the follow-up save by Pickford is a big one as he got down. And Everton's defensive frailties nearly exposed by United there already. Okay, yeah, TNT Sports, yeah. I know. They're all on TV. Not that I plan to listen to TNT Sports. I'm telling you right now, like, if you've got standards, well, TNT Sports don't meet my standards on their normal coverage, but I can imagine that for an R7 kickoff, we're going to get absolute chuck of the horse and crap when it comes to commentary and pundits. So that's why, kind of, really, if we do get a midweek game that's pinpointed as 7:30, particularly on TNT as well, I'll just say, sod it, I'm going to this match because I don't want to end up listening to Mike Minay, for example, on commentary. Sam Matterface. Oh, ITV, Sam Matterface leading Sally McCoist. Yes, please. I'll have that all day long. You got to look at Sam Matterface. And don't tell me that you don't like Sam Matterface, because yes, you do. ITV are bloody good with their commentary. And in fact, overall, ITV have got a great punditry and commentary team. Can't lie. Yeah, McCoy's goes so much better with Matterface. The only way that Ali McCoist and Darren Fletcher properly works is if you've got Rio Ferdinand with them. I keep saying this and I'll keep saying it time and time again. Those two in commentary will never be as good unless you go and rehire Rio Ferdinand as a commentary-only person to sit in that commentary box with Ali and Darren Fletcher. Trust me. Rio Ferdinand made a difference when it came to the commentary box. And this year, guess who they tried to put in the commentary box instead of Rio Ferdinand? Joe fucking Cole. Oh, yeah. I can't remember which game it was, but yeah, Joe Cole. They put Joe Cole in the commentary box. Yeah, nice one. Don't work. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that broadcasting company at all. Particularly since they rebranded as TNT Sports under this Warner Brothers Discovery Plus shit. Because they've got rid of all their good presenters, all their good pundits, and all their good commentators. And I know you might think, well, they've only lost a couple. Yeah, but a couple of GOATs of that channel. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to broadcasting and commentators. I know who I like, and I know who's shit. I also know that Darren England is the referee today for this match. Aiden Burma comfortably runs through to Jordan Pickford. Another famous face in the stands this evening. We've seen Wayne Rooney. Of course, Wayne Rooney is going to be at this game. And Roberto Martinez as well. Now that's going to be offside, isn't it, Dallon? I mean, it's a good ball. And I wouldn't be surprised if the flag went up there against Dallon. Oh, no, he's kept on side by Tarkovsky. Is it? No, Keane. No, ignore me. Dangerous ball. I know he was kept on side by Keane. Bruno Fernandes there had his path blocked off. He had Irogbunham, Braithwaite, and Keane all in a triangle in front of him. Yeah, it wasn't really rocket science that you were going to lose the ball there. Oh, does she? Very nice. Yeah, I think one of my old school friends knew one of the Liverpool youths. Don't try. I don't know what the name was, but well, let's see actually if I can. And that person as well did claim to be a Liverpool fan, but they definitely don't follow football anymore. And believe me, they definitely don't. I do remember Teddy, yes, I think. County fan. Back to Sedi Lamans. We're in the 12th minute. It is goalless. And it is that famous old day of what is known as Monday. So we don't have any better slips in play. I just don't go to the book yet. Well, unless I've got any winnings, I don't go to the books on a Monday. I don't know. Don't talk to him no more, to be fair. We've got each other on Facebook, but we don't talk to each other no more. Oof. That's a free kick, I think. Tarkovsky's taking a blow. I'm not sure if it's a foul. Let's have a look. I don't think you can deem that as a foul, because really Tarkovsky jumps, strokes Amad Diallo's head, then falls down. A city in the United Kingdom. A city in England is all you need to know. I shan't be having Derby County fans knowing where I am. Thank you very much, because I do have to pass through it from time to time when I want to visit Nottingham or wherever. And also to get a sneak peek at Lichchurch Lane on the new Voyagers that have been refurbed as well. Otherwise, don't touch the place. Fraser, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome on. Like I say, because I go near that area quite a fair bit, I won't be telling you nothing, mate. I mean, Derby County fans come and try and find me when I pass through on the train, or I come down, but he's have a look at Lichchurch Lane. Is he? No surprise there. Are you scared, Mr. B. Harry? But yeah, all you need to know is that I'm a very frequent visitor to Nottingham because I do like Nottingham. And yes, I was down in Derby a couple of weeks ago because I was having a sneak peek through that tiny gap in the fence at the brand new refurbed cross-country Voyagers, which of course are being held at Alston, which is in Derby. Go on. My least favourite footy fans. I would probably say, I'd say Chelsea fans. Actually, all talk, all pride, even though they're the most clowny club in the world. I would probably say Chelsea fans. But I've got a song for you. If you support Chelsea, then you're Clown Club Chelsea. Du 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 du. Clown Club Chelsea. Du 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 du. Big up to you, Haruto. Fraser likes that song, I think. Oh, I tell you what, they looked well clowny when Kai Havertz scored that winner at the Emirates. Wesley Fofana crying his eyes out. Yeah, we all know what you are. You're just a fake Fulham. Because I ain't gonna you Chelsea. Your club. What the fuck is that? Your club is in the borough of Fulham. Need I remind you? It is in the borough of Fulham. It is next to Fulham Broadway Shopping Centre. So yeah, literally just a fake blue £1 billion shit Fulham. And the most unclassy Fulham, at least its fans, and its ownership, really. Yeah, you honestly, just keep reminding the Chelsea fans where their club is. Fulham. Right now, 1, but I may change that in the summer. Is in Burma. Well, not too much has happened in this game other than that first effort. Well, I say effort. It was a total accident. Obviously, that Lamon's miss kick ricocheting off Tierno Barry in the first 5 seconds was the nearest goal scoring opportunity, I think, really, in this game. If that had gone in, it would have been the quickest goal in Premier League history. 6 seconds, I think it would have been, or 7 seconds when it entered the back of the net. That moment happened in 5 seconds, so. Just a reminder then of what is to come for you guys across this week whilst we're in a quiet phase of the game. Tomorrow it is going to be Newcastle against Qarabağ as Newcastle are 6-1 up on aggregate, and all they have to do really is just they've They had to, well, not lose by 5 goals. Tomorrow against Qarabağ, and they are qualified for the knockout phase stages of the Champions League. Then we're having a 2-day break on Wednesday and Thursday. We return to you on Friday with a Midlands derby, which is probably going to be the last of it for a couple of years, in Wolves against Aston Villa. Saturday, we are going to be doing 12:30 and 5:30. Leeds Man City is the headliner for Saturday. Arsenal-Chelsea is the 4:30 kickoff on Sunday, and that will come after a 2 o'clock kickoff of choice. And at the minute, my top pick is Manchester United v Crystal Palace. Barry's nudge on Euro. It's a foul. Big elbow. Oof. Because they're my club and I fucking love them. No, seriously, I fucking love my club, but nights like Wednesday are what drive me up the walls. Particularly when I attend the game. I'm just glad I wasn't one of the... Because there is a section of Molineux that is outside any shelter. Like, I mean, I don't know why it's there, but it is there. And yeah, you've got people wearing ponchos there. It's... Do I bollocks have a season ticket? No. Do I bollocks have a season ticket? Oh, I wish. Yeah. Yeah, that, I mean, that bit of Molineux, like I say, it's... No. Just... I would never be... Like... I couldn't imagine sitting in that bit of Molineux. We are dates. Yeah, bog off. Well, you're going to find this amusing, Fraser, but guess what I had? Guess who I've had a message from on Instagram? A drinks brand, because, there are about 20, 30 of these new healthy, weird drinks brands that all offer you, that all give you a free bottle, called Thirsty, that wanted to try and link up with me because I'd placed an order with them. And apparently they knew about my channel. Well, that's great. I told them no, I ain't doing none of that. That is our Welsh compatriot in Hazza, who is a Swansea resident and a Chelsea and Swansea fan. And normally it is him and Flicks, but obviously Flicks couldn't quite make it for that Wolves Arsenal game, so it was just Hazard. That was a weird one, to be fair. But welcome aboard to you, Kate and Jonathan. How are you doing? And yeah, Newcastle played so well that first half. So well. Here's Dewsbury Hall onto Michael Keane. Spreads the ball. Is that going to force a corner? Yeah, but you did concede 2 goals in the second half. And obviously, you did go 2-1 down from 1-0 up in the first half as well. So, oh, that were weeks ago on a Friday night. I know. You ain't coming up, and you never will. Forest are not going down ever, and you're not coming up ever. And nobody will break your record in the Premier League, not even Wolves. I'm just going to say it as it is. Like, I do have a soft spot for I do have a soft spot for Forest. Bragging rights for being a club that very nearly got liquidated and are the worst Premier League side ever to kick a ball. It could be a sticky one, that, though, because Everton's away form is very, very good. And you guys are inconsistent. But on paper, you should be beating Everton. I agree with that. But, again, it could be a banana skin because you guys are inconsistent and Everton are better away from home. Oh, comfortably. Yeah. That could easily be 11-1 aggregate. Yeah. You'll be fine tomorrow. You're through. No stress tomorrow. More goals than teeth. What do you mean by that? Yeah, my teeth are weird. Not gonna lie about that. Because up here, I've got these little fang things, and guess where they came from? My mother. The dentist did offer me a chance to get some caps over them. I said no. I'd rather not be a Katie Price who replaces all their teeth with plastic teeth. Yes, because one of my Derby County supporting fathers took me to a game purely with the intention to make me meet Gary Neville. Something I did not want to do, but it did happen. You can bog off. You can bog right off, mate. I would never be caught dead near one of those things. I don't like it. I mean, I won't be disrespectful about it, but I don't like it at all. So, no. You'd have more chance of me being at a Tottenham victory parade than a pride parade. So there you go. I'm just saying it as it is. What would I do for Lent? What do you mean? What do you mean by Lent? I've heard the word before, but what does it mean? Lent. Bit of slang, that. Well, there's nothing wrong with it in some people's opinions, but people are entitled to an opinion, and I do have the opinion of my own on that subject that Mr. Moonier mentioned. And I'm not a Christian, so the other day I got asked, was it yesterday I got asked? Somebody asked me about Ramadan, I think, or something like that. Yeah, I don't do it. I ain't religious by any stretch. I ain't Christian, I ain't Muslim, I ain't nothing. I'm not religious. My religion is Arsenal. It's Arsenal. It was you, was it? Yeah. But I'll tell you one thing, I would rather be at a church than a pride parade. I'm not going to lie about that. Or, well, what do you guys call it? Mosque, is it? Where you go pray? Aman. Mainu. Half an hour's gone. Not really much magic in this game. I'm exactly the same. I'm exactly the same here. I don't have a problem with it, but pride, rainbow, all that stuff, wash it out. And it isn't the gay part about it that bothers me anyway. It's the, well, TG, NB, etc., that kind of stuff. And I'm trying not to be offensive by saying the actual terms and just saying NB and TG. I wouldn't. All I would do is I'd just move out and I'd go to another city for the day. Yeah. That's it. That is the part, transgender, non-binary, where I just go, yeah, no. Like, you, for crying out loud, you appreciate the body you're in. I mean, for me personally, I'm very happy that I was born a man. With all due respect, I wouldn't want to be a woman. I wouldn't. But if I was a woman, I'd have to accept that, and I wouldn't just become a man because, let's face it, yeah, transgender, you are changing yourself to a man, but actually your body is still a woman's body. Your body still functions like a woman. Did you? I find that hard to believe, but also I don't, because Jack Grealish is a very friendly guy. I mean, Jack Grealish is one of the friendliest footballers when it comes to fans, but I do find that a little bit hard to believe. I mean, look, I met Joe Worrell in a car park at Chesterfield in a random pre-season friendly that I went to between Chesterfield and Forest. It is. It is. That's probably why I've got such a craving to attend the games nowadays. Because football is just getting boring to watch on TV. The only way you can enjoy the footy is by going to the games now, really. I mean, and that's not a bad thing, but sometimes I'm just watching things on TV and I'm like, ugh. A Brummy accent. Grealish have a Brummy. I don't know. He sort of sounds a bit. I fucking don't know. I don't know. You're not. No, maybe I don't know. I don't care. Brummy, Scousey, whatever. There you go. Hopefully, Borough and Coventry are. They're going to be. I'm so looking forward to Borough and Coventry next year. I'm so looking forward to it. Oh yeah, and by the way, for anybody who wants to tell me Millwall might come up, bollocks. They got beaten at home by fucking Portsmouth 3-1. Fair play to Portsmouth though. What a win. Yeah, that Millwall coming up story is over, ladies and gents. Bye-bye. Borough and Coventry are confirmed too now. That's it. You can't lose at home to Portsmouth and tell me you're going to be in contention to finish in the top two. You can't lose at home to Portsmouth and think you're going to be in the top two. Borough, though, were poor against Oxford. Oh. Oh, well, here, one thing I am going to say, I will be having a party if Leicester get relegated from the Championship. Just to be clear on that, I will be having a party, and you're all invited if Leicester get relegated from the Championship. It will be the best day of my life. That club needs to be liquidated. It is genuinely the most lifeless, soulless club I've ever seen in my life. I've literally just said it. The stadium is boring. It's in a shit location. The fans are awful. I will be having a party if they get relegated. I just want to say that. You are all invited. If Leicester go down to League One, we're having a party. Just saying it as it is. Flix is here. Welcome on. Mate, that club is washed. I'd rather wash my mouth out with soap than watch them play. It'll be, how much would it be? Like tenner? We'll do it at Flix's place in Ireland. The party can be at Flix's place in Ireland. And I did hear you say, I did overhear, I did look over the chat, and I did see you say about going to hospital for the Wolves game. That Wolves game. Bad memories, man. Bad memories. Hopefully I can make good memories in, well, I'm planning to go Brighton, so, yeah. I swear to God, though, Strafter's become a Brighton fan. Like, genuinely. Strafter was saying, I think yesterday or the day before, that he's attending the next 3 Brighton games at home against Liverpool, Man United and Arsenal. I sat there thinking, what are you, the new Luke Links? Like, it's weird. Like, okay, yes, I accept the fact, and I do accept the fact that last season I did go to watch Nottingham Forest purely for the basis of saving my mental health, and it did as well. Because, oh yeah, party time when they beat Ipswich on penalties. I accept that, but he's in Portsmouth. Southampton's more local to Brighton. You need a membership, though, to get a ticket, I think. From what I can gather. From what I can gather, Brighton's ticket policy, you can get away tickets without a membership, but you need a membership to get home tickets. That's how knowledgeable I am. So yeah, technically I have 2 away credits for Brighton. There you go. Crazy shit, that. I've got 2 away credits for Brighton, but none for Arsenal. Well, there you go. But by the way, I should have 3 when you... Shall I rank my away days so far this year with Arsenal? I'm going to do it. Top of the list, obviously, Stamford Bridge. That was sad. Then, second place, I'm going to give it to Burnley and Turf Moor. And you all know why that is. Don't get me wrong. Good ground, Molineux and Wolverhampton. But due to the events that happened at Molineux, I am ranking Molineux as my bottom away day. And to be fair, Turf Moor, I think they've done some massive upgrades to it on the inside. All these new flashy new LED screens, no wooden seats anymore, and a good away end as well. And I remember that day where I played my stepbrother in FIFA career mode, and I slapped him 12-1, and it was Arsenal-Liverpool at the Emirates Stadium. That result was the best result I could ever crank out. You see, yeah, and the thing is, because it was Liverpool, that 12-1, I tell you what, was just yeah, like I say, I cooked him. He never played me at FIFA again after that. Like, there was never, ever a FIFA game between us again. He would never play me at FIFA again because I beat him 12-1. And I was fuming that I didn't get a clean sheet in and amongst it all. Like, okay, I scored 12 goals. Great, big achievement. Don't get me wrong, but the fact I didn't keep a clean sheet made me angry. I would have rather win 1-0. Fraser, answer the question. I don't know. Fraser, you should know. I don't know how many mods I've got. Can't lie. I haven't touched FIFA for like 2 years, mate. I don't know. I mean, at one point you were the vice president of the channel. Fraser, because he was the vice president of the channel back in the day. Was it vice president? I think it was. Something like that anyway. Chief executive, vice president, you name it. He was that. Mika Labano. Where the fuck has that guy gone, honestly, man? I miss Mika. I think we all miss Mika. That Discord server, I know, with all the bar. Crazy to think that was 5 years ago. Half-time whistle's gone by the way. 0-0, boring. Me and Josh, I know. It is a good combo, actually. Like, there's no denying that people were entertained when me and Josh did collabs. There's no denying it. And yeah, when his channel gets shut, he made a schoolboy error during the World Cup. The last World Cup, he so stupidly changed his title to live penalty shootout, got a copyright strike and a 7-day ban or something like that from YouTube. And yeah, I took full advantage of that and grabbed him straight away. And yeah, that was Josh told for check because he kept doing it. He kept doing it. He kept changing his title, didn't he, Phrase? Me? I don't change the titles. Because back in the day, it was practically all about me and Josh. And then Josh introduced me to Luke. And then, yeah, for about 2-3 years, I completely went away from Josh and just focused on Luke. Honestly, if all three of us were still going, we would be the fantastic trio. I've been outside. No. I was actually outside that house before. It's on 10 Belgrave Road in Sheffield. I'm not like I know the address for that bloody house. Mate, I've known that address for years. And I'm talking, I've known it when he was in his prime. And when he was stupid. And yeah, on the hottest day of the year, I think about 3 years ago, I went to the mansion and just wanted to verify that the address I knew was correct. And it was. And yeah, Google Street View will actually block the mansion out. So yeah, that does make it more difficult. But yeah, I verified it. If you ever get a chance to go down to Sheffield, go and have a look at the mansion. You might see Big Jill's car. I think really when it got stupid with him was when it went to Tamsin. Do you know what I mean? I thought his old girlfriend before Tamsin, whatever her name was, I can't really remember. I thought she was all right. I used to live on a place called St Andrews Road. Don't live there anymore. Where's Hartlepool anyway? I'm winding you up. I know where Hartlepool is. It's near Borough. What's this advert? Jose Mourinho. Viking style Jose Mourinho. Oh, what is this? Snickers. What an advert. A Viking style advert with Jose Mourinho by Snickers. Yeah, my location is always on when I'm not. Yeah, when I'm on my travels, my location just comes on. Don't we love a good Monday night? Edwin van der Sar in the Sky Studio. And Jamie Carragher's Super 6, I have no idea what he's predicted. And quite frankly, I don't care. Am I subbed to my mods? I don't think I am, actually. Believe it or not. Let's have a little look. I'm sub to Fraser. I'm not sub to Flicks. Who else have we got mods-wise? I'm winding you up, Flicks. I'm sub to you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I can rest assure you that I am sub to you. I don't think I'm sub to Abdi. Right, second half will be underway shortly at Hill Dickinson Stadium, and hopefully we can have a more exciting affair. And yes, well, finally I did pick a soundtrack out for that new Premier League intro that I made, but I made a schoolboy error in putting the Etihad Stadium in the background of it, so I can't show it you. Right, what do we want to talk about? Because that first half was shite. That first half was honestly wank. Can't lie. I'll say it as it is. I'm a man of brutal honesty. When I think something's wank, I'll say it's wank. And that were wank. Arriving today with Amazon Prime. Where's my package then? Damn, why did you do I haven't ordered that for Amazon in months, actually. I am thirsty. Yes, I've ordered some of that thirsty. Honestly, I swear to God, the amount of these drinks companies that are popping up on Instagram is hilarious. It's ridiculous. And yeah. Strafter, how you doing? What is your Twitch? I didn't realise you did Twitch. I have seen you've got a link tree on your channel, actually. Let's see if I can find it in your link tree. Ah, yeah, that's what I hate about YouTube. Won't let me copy the link tree. And I ain't typing it. I don't do Lent. I ain't religious. Yeah, I know it won't let me. It won't let me click it. Oh shit! Tomorrow's the 24th, right? Remind me to stop up on Viennese Worlds tomorrow, because that offer ends tomorrow on Viennese Worlds for £1.50. I'm going to end up buying like 4 boxes of Viennese Worlds tomorrow. No, I think I've seen enough of Arsenal Chelsea this year. I've done home and away this year in the Carabao Cup, so that's me sweet as a daisy. I don't need to go watch that dead Premier League match when we're going to beat them 5-0. Trust me, when it comes to the Premier League, better things to spend my money on. There is no point in me going to that game at all. Arsenal-Chelsea in the Premier League, in the Carabao Cup, in a semi-final, different story. Nothing. Literally nothing, mate. I am not good at editing. You've got to realise that. I am not a good editor. So literally nothing. With me, really, it's just raw content. Bet MGM League Darts in Belfast. Thursday. What do you mean you can't hear me? My mic is on. What do you mean? I don't know. Luke Litter's out, is he? Oh, okay. Mike's right. People are saying fix mic. Okay, fix mic. Oh, I see it. Bloody hellfire. Yeah, sorry, folks. The audio has been going through the laptop's mic the whole way through this stream. That's why I've got to remember to check. Right. Here you are. That should be fixed now. We're in the proper mic. See, I don't know, you see, if it is going through this one or not, because that's flashing all the time, obviously, with the plate. But hopefully that should be fixed for you. With all fingers crossed. I can only hope, anyway. I can only hope. I can only hope. Right then. I don't know what songs they sing, but Everton, as the players begin to walk back out of the tunnel for our second half. I'm not muted. I'm not muted. I'm definitely not. No, I'm not muted. Give me a second. I'll check it. I'll check it on YouTube in a minute, and I'll verify this. But I do advise you to check your internet connection, just in case, because more often than not, when people tell me that they can't hear me or I'm muted, I check and it's fine. Second half underway. So why are you going to the games then? Go watch Portsmouth and Chelsea, mate. Your clubs. You are literally the new Luke Links, mate. If you mean to tell me you're going to Brighton Arsenal, Brighton Man United and Brighton Liverpool, then bloody hellfire, you're a Brighton fan. You are, but you're a Brighton fan. And don't let me catch you singing Albion, Albion when I'm at the Amex on the 4th of March. I'm aware. You're going to go to it, are you? Very nice. I probably won't, but we'll see. We'll slap them 6-0. And that's it. If we ever slap them like 6, 7, 8-0, me and Luke will never talk again. And I can guarantee you that much. I'm waiting for the day where we get like a 6, 7-0 win at the Amex. That wasn't intentional, by the way. But 6-0 and 7-0 are famous score lines for me. I still don't get why this trend's come about, but here's a new one for you. 5-4. Try that one. 5-4 instead. 6-7's getting boring. Let's try 5-4 or something, or 2-1. Oh, well, what? Hard pass, thank you. I'll set up a PO box. Diego Duran Umegina from Mexico. How you doing? Welcome aboard. Says hi, Tom. Enjoy the game. Thank you very much, matey. I can't lie I can't lie though. 6-7 is getting boring. It is. Like, pick 2 different numbers now. Well, I don't know, but try. I don't know. 8-9, 4-5, 2-3, 0-1. I don't know what the fuss is about 6 and 7. I seriously have no idea where that even came from. Because I'm not going to lie to you, 6-0 and 7-0 are genuinely my 2 favourite score lines. And every time I say 6 or 7-0, oh, it's the meme, 6-7, flip it out. Like 5-0, 6-0, 7-0 are score lines that I like. Do I exercise? Yes, I exercise. I average about 20,000 steps a day, buddy. I walk 2 dogs 3 times a day. That's 6 walks a day. On top of that, I ride a line bike nearly every day. Not very. Not very. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a small guy. No. I like Arsenal beating West Ham 6-0 and hopefully Brighton on the 4th. Oh my God. If we win 6-0 at the Amex, I swear, Luke will never talk to me again. It will be the end of Luke and Tom for good on his end. I'm a fucking I'm a twig in the sense of I'm thin. Yes, that's a good thing. By the way, I eat like a machine as well. Let me just make that clear to you. I do eat like a machine. I exercise a lot and I eat like a machine. I can't put weight on. Well, I can put weight on, but not outwards. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I have an addiction to biscuits and snacks. I think I've just got too good of a metabolism. I could deadlift a bit more. I don't know. How many is 1 kilogram at the discs? Deadlift. I could probably deadlift about 5 of those discs on each end. If I'm being honest with you. I don't know. I don't go gym, and I ain't paying gym membership, so waste of money. Don't need it. I don't need to. I don't need to gain weight. I need to get a bit of an older face. Really, I ain't gonna lie. That's the issue. I do not look like I'm 20 years old in my face, and it's annoying. Sure. I don't know. I don't do gym. The last time I did gym was when I was bleeding at a sixth form and I had a placement at a gym. Yeah. Again, I ain't spending 30, 40 quid on a gym membership each year. And by the way, no, I won't go to a gym without a sauna or a hot tub. Just to be clear. Believe me, if I'm going to a gym, I want one with a sauna and hot tub. I'll consider it. But I probably won't. When I can literally pay £5, I think, to get in a... Well, not near me, but when I'm on holiday down south, it is literally a £5 to get in one of the spas at one of the hotels down there. And yeah, swimming pool, hot tub, sauna, steam room, everything I could possibly want. I'm being affected at the end of the day by not going to the gym, despite the fact I walk 2 dogs 3 times a day separately, which is 6 walks a day, and also about 5 to 6 days a week ride a line bike for a good 10, 15, 20 minutes each day as well. And don't tell me line bikes aren't exercise, because yes, they are. Yes, they are. Some of them ones, but they need a right good pumping of the feet. I mean, yes, I won't lie. Some of it is downhill, but not the point. So I have to be a bodybuilder all of a sudden. Flipping out. Maybe when I'm taller, when I'm an Arsenal season ticket holder, yeah, I suppose I'll have a. I get your point. Yeah, if I'm going to be a John Nellis and I'm going to be all that, yeah, I need to have a good-looking body. I would love to be in a John Nellis position or a Fogner position. To be fair, I ain't going to lie. What was the question? I don't remember the question. I don't have time for the gym. I'm too busy for the gym. Far too busy for the gym. Park run. As if I'm going to do running. Oh, no. You won't get me anywhere near running. I can rest assure you of that. Flipping hellfire. No way am I doing running. That is the one exercise that I will not do. Having to run without, running as in running across a park after my dogs or whatever, or running playing football, that kind of running, fine. But running as in running non-stop, round and round, no. Oh. You said Arsenal can have, yeah, and I said that. Well, I can't remember what I said, but I ain't confident. But you're not going to get me near a gym, mate. Trust me, I don't have time for a gym. Nora, the gym. And you most certainly won't get me running either. Taller than me, then. I don't know what my height is. I don't really care either, to be fair. As long as I start to look older in my face, I don't care. My body is good. I just haven't got a six-pack. Yeah. At some point, yeah, when I get the camera. Yeah, I mean, same here, really. But no, trust me, I won't be paying for a gym membership anytime soon. Maybe if I'm monetized, I will, but not out of my personal budget, unmonetized, will I be paying for a gym membership. Because I'll probably go like once a month. or during an international break when I've got nothing to do. Bash? Do you mean bath? Well, I don't take baths, I take showers. And with or without a lube? Do you mean a bath puff? With. For us winning the league, what is that? I mean, look, don't get me wrong, I'm not... Yeah. God, this game's been boring. Give me something to talk about other than living gym. The Sesko, Bruno Fernandes. No, Sesko's not. Yeah, he's on. Oh, in his face he does, yeah. I am 20. Yes, I keep forgetting I'm 20. Trust me, the amount of times I said I'm 19 is ridiculous. I genuinely keep forgetting I'm 20 years old. Eh? Oh, you can win the FA Cup, I don't mind. If we win the Carabao Cup, I don't care about the FA Cup. I've been saying for years I want to win the Carabao Cup. And we're this close now. Tomorrow. I'll regret it. I'll regret it. I'll regret it. Protein? Okay. Enough of gym, protein, and bulking up and all that stuff. Let's try and get a goal here in this game. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of white meat. I like red meat. Oof. 150 quid down the drain, that, mate. That's how I see it. Flipping elf. 150 quid down the drain, that. That's 2 Arsenal home matches, all costs included, for me. Oof. Actually, it costs me about £20 a month now. Because I buy e-liquids for free for a tenner. Here's Cunha and Sesko. Cunha chopped down. No. No. Yeah, it costs me not that much to vape anymore. Friday. Friday again. Do. It's Friday again. Get married? No. You think I'm getting married? Woof. Married? That is a waste of money. Believe me, I've told you this before. Getting married is simply paying money to tie yourself into legalities that you might not want to be in. Want to be in. I think Diana's a boy, from what I can recall. And who knows? No, I don't want to marry. Yeah. All right, see you tomorrow, Diana. Why are you bringing Kate and Jonathan into this? I don't know if you even have a daughter. I'm not getting married. Not anytime soon. And probably not ever. Because again, you are paying money to be legally tied when you might not want to be a year into the relationship. Oh, hang on a minute. You want to run away? Half your assets belong to your wife. So you want a divorce. And it takes years to get a divorce through. Marriage, quick as the click of a finger. Divorce, slower than a snail. And what, 2, 3, 4, 5 grand down the drain? Yeah. Maybe even 6, 7 grand down the drain. I can be a granddad without being married. Trust me, I can be a granddad without being married. You can have kids without being married, you know. Fact. You don't need to be married, legally tied to a piece of paper and a ring to have kids. All you need is all you need is a functional erectile area. In other words, basically, you can have kids just as long as you haven't got erectile dysfunction when it comes to a man. Who remembers that advert, honestly? New Man. Ha! New Man. That New Man advert used to be all the time about erectile dysfunction. I definitely don't do that 8 times a day. In fact, and well, I mean, yeah, it's also none of your business. Good goal by Sesko. Is there any science to say that the excessiveness can cause it to dysfunction? Anyways, goal for United. Sesko, striker's goal. Well, there you go. And Cunha's pass. Then in Burmo's pass. And Benjamin Sesko with the finish. Yeah, not 2-inch, 12-inch. No, I'm just kidding. None of your business anyway, how big my... Tyreek George on to replace Harrison Armstrong. If I was a subject, what would I be? Good question, Fraser. In terms of a school subject, I would probably be... geography. Because I am very, very geographically knowledged. I would be geography. I am very good at geography. British geography. And by the way, no, not everybody is good at British geography, believe me. So was I. I still haven't got a maths qualification. I'm trying to get it at college now. I'm good at maths as well, but can't get through the exams. I was in a sixth form to begin with. Then I went on a supported internship, and now I've gone back to college. So yes, I took a step backwards by going off a supported internship back to college. Yes. I am shit at maths, but I like maths. And I'm good at English, but I don't like English. I don't like English. Although, for saying that, the English teacher that I've got at college does make it a little bit better. The college teaching style of English is better than the school style. Let's say that. 6 add 7 is 13. 60 add 70 is 130. 600 add 700 is 13,000. No, 1,300. 80. $14 minutes to go. Yeah, 8 times 1080. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Try this one. 998 times 20 divided by 2 plus 264 in your head. If you'd like me to repeat that, 998 times 20 divided by 2 and then plus 264. Flicks. Go on, Flicks. 998 times 20 divided by 2 plus 264. Everton corner here, by the way. You got your answer phrase? If not, I'll give you the answer. Tim Irogbuna replaced by Beto is the Everton change. Right, I'm going to give you the answer in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer to 998 times 20 divided by 2 plus 264 is 10,244. Sorry. Sorry, phrase. And yes, by the way, that is one of the many maths problems that I've been given by my maths teacher. I can do mental maths. Everton 0, United 1. Would you like another one? The answer of the problem that I've just given you, which is 10,244, divided by 5, add 963, take away 2 and times by 31. That one might be a bit too... That one... I mean, the subtraction part is easy for you, but... Oh, Keane had a go. Oh, save Lamont. He can strike a ball, can Michael Keane? And that was hitting the bar, I think. I'm sure it's quite on target. Seven minutes to go. I'm waiting. Don't worry, Fraser. I'm waiting for you. I've got the answer right here. And once you give it me, I will confirm it. And I do understand that that one is a lot harder than the first one. So I'm expecting an extended wait time for your answer, considering you are doing mental maths. And Flix is just sat here thinking, Jesus Christ, I wish I could do this, but I can't. He's got, he thinks, $93,279 is the correct answer. Well done, Fraser. Yes, 93,279 is the correct answer. You are correct. And I have to say, Fraser, you are a pretty good mathematician there, because that one was, wow, more difficult than the other one. And I will have more for you on Wednesday when I have been in my maths class, because I will get my maths teacher to give you more. Four minutes to go in this one. It's not been a great match, but Sesko might have scored the winner. And it is a 1-0 away victory for each of these two sides in their own backyard, in each other's backyards. Unless Everton can find a response here. And if Manchester United do hold on for this victory, it will be the first of 5 required wins in a row. Yes, no, that's no, that is. I was thinking for a second. Hang on a minute, am I right in here? And of course, we all know why Manchester United require 5 wins in a row. Of course, West Ham United halting the last time that type of run was attempted. Mainu striding forward, got taken out. I don't think United will ever win 5 games in a row, do you, Fraser? I genuinely think this United Strand thing could go on for years. But I think I'm going to do one. I think I'm going to do one for Arsenal to win 10 games in a row. If we get a good run next year, I'm going to say 10 games in a row. Barry wins the corner, Barry. Plenty of corners in this match. I need to check, by the way, sofa score for yesterday's Acker Insurance because I did not get a chance to mark it. Milan lost. Bloody hellfire. And Celtic lost. And Rangers drew. Since match day 1. Jesus, yeah. Well, that was a bad Acker Insurance then, because I put Palace, Celtic, Rangers, Arsenal, AC Milan all to win. And you would think that all of those teams, even though Palace are a bit dubious with their form recently, to win. But only Arsenal and Palace won on that Acker Insurance. Crazy. Well, Celtic lost, Rangers drew. Can't believe that, Celtic losing at home to Hibernian. But hey, all benefits for Hearts. Although, I would rather Celtic won the league over Hearts, to be fair. Not going to lie. I mean, okay, what an achievement for Hearts. It'd be a great triumph for them, but of course I'd want Celtic to win the league. Five minutes out of time. And United to just run the clock down. They want to throw there. They're going to take their time with it. Might as well go get a second goal. Clickety click click. Oopsie daisies. That's yellow card. Foul on Keane. And Bruno Fernandes into Darren England's book. Not Bruno Fernandes. Sorry, Nasser Mazraoui. As indicated by Sky there, his second yellow card of the season. There's 2 balls on the pitch. Pickford clears one. And now has to come all the way back to take the free kick. And I can see exactly why he's taken this free kick. Because Everton want to launch. And of course, they've only got about 3 minutes to find a way back into this game with an equalising goal. But Sesko cleared it away and Cunha could not initiate the break. Won back by Casemiro. I'm surprised he's played the full 90. Oh, Dallo, it's Sesko through the middle. And Sesko, can he do what a striker should do? No. Denied by Pickford. He should have scored. Sesko. Oh, well. Victor Gyökeres, better striker anyway. Yeah. Sorry, Benjamin, but his name is Victor. Victor Gyökeres. Da-da-da-da. He dumped his girlfriend to play in red and white. More goals than Sesko, by the way, for Gyökeres. Way! Yeah, and here's the crazy thing. We wanted Sesko. Yes, Arsenal wanted Sesko, but Gyökeres wanted us. Yeah. That's how that one went. Believe me, we wanted Sesko, not Gyökeres. But Gyökeres wanted us. So what could we do? It's firing up a bit. Tarkowski being dragged away by Luke Shaw. And Darren England having a heated conversation with Matheus Cunha. And Aidan Heavens coming on to replace Cunha. Just that foul by Garner riled up Cunha a bit there. Bruno Fernandes in the booking for a foul on Dewsbury Hall. In and amongst all that. Third this season for him. And we've played the 5 minutes and it's all eyes on Darren England now for a big Manchester United victory. 1 out of 5 for the United Strand. If they can see out these last few seconds before the whistle does go. And lifted in by Garner. And it's a goal kick. And Tarkowski's furious. What a ball by Garner, to be fair. Comes off Casemiro, then I think the last touch is off Tarkowski, yeah. That should be that. You would imagine. And that is that. And it's a 1-0 victory for Manchester United away to Everton. And each of these two sides get a 1-0 away victory against each other this season. Of course, the reverse fixture was a 1-0 victory at Old Trafford for Everton, but United, through Benjamin Sesko, get the win at Hill Dickinson Stadium, and a final score: Everton 0, Manchester United 1. And it's a big 3 points for Manchester United, which moves them 3 points above Chelsea and back into the top 4 on 48 points. And most importantly, to within 3 points of Aston Villa. So if Wolves can get the win on Friday night and Manchester United beat Crystal Palace, United will be in the top 3. Final score at the Hill Dickinson Stadium once more is Everton 0, Manchester United 1. Big weekend for United because they can move into the top 3 if Wolves beat Villa and United beat Crystal Palace on Sunday. And yes, people, United are still in the title race, just about, if they win all 13 of their remaining games. Well, now it's 12. 1 out of 13 down. Could they do it? Probably not. But hey-ho, one thing is for sure is that if Wolves beat Villa and they beat Palace, United will be in the top 3. But this result guarantees them 3 points above Chelsea, who dropped points against Burnley on Saturday. And it's all getting a bit squeezy in the top 4. And also, by the way, they are 3 points clear of Liverpool as well. I forgot to mention that. Kind of forgot about Liverpool, but they did win, of course, at Forest on Sunday yesterday. And it is 3 points clear of not just Chelsea, but Liverpool as well. And 2 big games, which are both live on Sky Sports, and both are really getting my tongue covered in saliva in terms of the excitement for these 2 fixtures, with what could be the final Midlands derby between Wolves and Villa for a few seasons, and Leeds Man City. What a game that will be in that famous 5:30 Saturday slot. And it is Arsenal-Chelsea on Sunday at 4:30. 2 o'clock kickoff will be 1 of 3 once again to choose from. And tomorrow, you guys already know, Newcastle-Qarabağ is your action. So a big win for Manchester United at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. The final score, once more, Everton 0, United 1. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you all back here tomorrow night at 7:45 for Newcastle, as they are 6-1 up on aggregate against Qarabağ, and all they have to do is not lose by 5.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.